Cheers. Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing good. And wow. Sorry for not being on yesterday, but we'll do ETS today and ATS tomorrow. Make up for it. I was very, very tired. Right, where did we leave off last week? Well, we left off with the ETS in the lead, but it's getting close. Now, ATS left, or finished ATS last week on $76,373. We've got the same amount of trucks and garages. So 60 grand behind. So, should we get into it? Let's find ourselves a job, shall we? No. Hang on. That sort of sounds familiar to me. And that's all it does, sound familiar. So no. Yes. So we've got a nice big long one up there. 43 hours. Some of that will be on there. So that'll be number one. There's number two. Going into Germany, place we've never been. For 104. Oh, that's a way better. Way better. Anyway, that's two. There's number three. Just going into Portugal. Number four, Transfever, our very first company we ever got a contract with. And haven't done many. I think once we got our second company, we've never done a delivery for them. The problem too was as I added in real companies. We started off without real companies. And then I added in, so I had to figure out which one was actually Transfever. But anyway, I've lost count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That one goes over there. There's number 5, also into Portugal. And number 6, 71,000 into Italy. 6. These guys I think we're with. That's 7 and 8 for 60 grand up just top of France there. And that's it. So let's go through those options quickly again, then I'll give you 30 seconds to vote. If you're new to the stream, you can type in trucks, exclamation mark truck into chat, and that'll give you all the rules of this competition if you don't know what the competition's about. And after that, if you've got any questions, ask away. Someone will answer them. Maybe me, maybe someone in chat. But it should be answered. But you get a chance to participate right now and let me know where you would like me to go. So you just put the number to the delivery that you like the look of, and then the one with the most votes wins. So once again, that's number 1, that's number 2. I like the look of that, I have to say. 3, 4, 5. You can see where they go to. 6, 7, 8. And that's it. 30 seconds for your vote starting now. You do the voting, I'll do the drinking. Unless there's no votes. We've got another 10 seconds. Might as well finish the coffee up. Alright, okay, it's down to me. I know which one I want. That one there. Let's go get it. Oh, it's raining. Funny there, I didn't know it was raining and I came in earlier. See where I was. Get the lay of the land. Where are we going? I'm guessing it's to the right. How many gears does this have? I forget. We've got a bit of travelling to. It's 28 minutes. Actually not that far in turning. That's 40 through there. Not anymore. Need to get in the other lane. If you're in the way. I might actually keep that up there from now on. Keep left. Oh, keep left. €313. Go you! Need to find a bigger bank to put all that cash into. For a split second there, I thought I was in the wrong profile. I really did. I thought I was on the wrong profile. Because it looks very much like the Scania. Yeah, Scania I'm using in my private playthrough. I want to get in that keep left. I want to get in that other lane, but I'll stay here then. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Brake checking me, you bastard. Now we're back to 50. It's what are we, 11:25 in the morning, so we've got a bit of driving to do before we go to sleep. Been the summer mod too, which is going to be handy because even if we don't hit the 8 o'clock deadline that we use to sleep, mainly if you're new to the stream, because I'd rather stream my driving during the day where you generally do get to see stuff if you ignore the current state of the screen at the moment with all the rain and fog and everything. But there was a point to this. Yeah, so fatigue is off and we go from 6 in the morning to 8 at night and sleep. We still do the sleep, but we do it at 8 at night. But with the summer mod, it gets, well, it stays a lot lighter for a lot longer. G'day Mike, how are you? Yeah, I saw that. I've got to have a look at it. I saw that just before it got on. And how are you, bud? You all good? I'm guessing it came the right way because this is where the GPS said to go. Did I drive? I didn't drive past it, did I? There's not an icon there. You good? Sweet. Here's me tilting my head again as I'm really looking out of a window. Worse in a vehicle. I'm guessing it's the other entry. Oh, I might have done that a little too close to the barrier. Oh, I can get round it. Why is my steering a lot heavier? This week and last week was heavy. ATS I think was a lot heavier. I want to turn left. That's where I want to go. Alright, we'll see if it's down this end. There we go, it's GPS. Not like GPS is sending you in the wrong direction, is it? That never happens. Oh, we've got the tight little yard too. Right. Finally got it, yeah? Job offer expired. No. It's here. Let's go get it. Let's go take it. Let's go for a bit of a drive. There she is. Alright, let's see if we can start this and no! Ark Survival. I know there's a second one coming out soon. So, is that the one you're talking about? Or are they actually gonna, the original one, they're gonna port it over to Unreal Engine 5, which is not hard. I saw a video on it. So I was expecting a lot more Unreal games actually come out in the updated graphics.
Okay, let's find a new route. Turn right.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, okay. I do want to play a game with Unreal Engine 5 because the graphics look incredible.
Turn left.
After this car. As wide as I can. Oh, that's tight. Like a tiger. No, 13th gear is not what I wanted. 10th gear is what I wanted. Yeah, I know. I was thinking that actually. After I said that, Mike, I was thinking that very thing. And farming sim. Especially farming sim. Got nice and close to that barrier, didn't I? Alright, back out in the open road. We can open up the throttle a bit. All the way to 80. I was going to say 90 because it was 90 a second ago. I think this has got 15 gears, 16 gears, 15 gears so far. Is there a 16th? Can I get a 16th gear? Whoa, there goes the rain. I have a 16th gear, look at that. Are they? Why? Don't they spend their time on fixing the game and making sure when they update it they don't break it in the process. Then move on to other adventures, you know, master the craft you're already doing. Did I turn? Okay. I'm sure I didn't 80. I didn't want to slow down that much. We're in Spain, aren't we? So I've got to go to the right. I've got no choice. There's an open spot there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't turn my wipers off. I turned them down to the next speed. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Time will tell, eh? We'll see if they are. Yeah, so I didn't turn my wipers off. But they just stopped. So maybe that rain sensor option that I turned on actually does work. For turning them off only? If it can turn them off, it can turn them on, surely. Let's get some speed up before this. Oh, he's well quicker than I am. A lot faster than me. No, anymore he's not. Oh, that was lucky. Can I say that? Yeah, I just did. So yes is the answer to that question. That was so lucky that lane lasted so long before it decided to give up and have a rest. Because if I had to merge a lot earlier than that, well, you could all see I was going to have a bit of an issue. I just hit the brakes, which is not what I wanted to do. But it worked out perfectly, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, she's a lovely person, eh? There's old Sin. Well, she's not old, I don't know why I say old Sin. There's young Sin. Definitely going to need some fuel. We need to go to sleep. So it's the traditional find a place with the garage. What have we got? 141. Actually, I didn't check to see what we needed. We were up to trucks, garage, trailers. Either way. Don't have enough money for any of those. So just a reminder, even though ATS was supposed to be today, I didn't stream yesterday. I was extremely tired. So I wasn't really in the mood, and I almost streamed, and I thought it would make sense not to. It's Still am a bit tired actually, but a little better today. When I'm really tired, I just don't talk. Hence the reason it would be a bad idea to stream when I'm tired. So it's E-test today and A-test tomorrow. We ain't missing out. And hopefully this week, if all goes well, I can get back into The Last of Us, which I'd really like to do. What do we need for the debate? I'm trying to remember how much a truck was. 152? K? Somewhere around there? I think. It's a bit quiet today. No Causey, no Patreon, no AC. No Will, probably working. There's 10 grand. Right, let's see. Because if we need a truck, we need it on the road, need it making money ASAP. Let me just get to this straightest bit. Now let's find out where we're up to. So, garage manager. 1 of 3. Okay, Lisbon's the new one. So we need a truck. It's a Renault. Buy online. That's the one there in a high roof, yep. For 162. Oh, it's 162 we need. Abort. You guess it's been confirmed. I mean, honestly, it would make sense. Because, funny enough, I know in game 2, part 2 of The Last of Us, Ellie's age is 19, which is the age Bella Ramsey is, or was when she was doing it. But the problem is, at the age she is now, she played a 14-year-old, so she's not going to change much. Because she passed as a 14-year-old at the age of 19 for, you know. Which is something I thought about. I thought maybe they could get, they can't now, or I suppose they could actually. Jeez, what's her name? The original Ellie played her mum in the last episode. They look so much alike, Bella Ramsey and jeez. Oh, the name almost came to me. I can't believe I don't remember Ashley Johnson in it. I can't believe I can't remember her name. I really can't. Anyway, I thought, well, maybe they could get her to play herself, aka Ellie. At that age. The thing is I thought of that before I found out that that she's 19 in the second part of the game. Otherwise, I'm going off pictures I've seen of the character of the game. And to be honest, she looked a lot more than 19. A lot older than 19. But I think actually you could, the makeup and stuff, I think you could get away with easy convincing the audience that she's 19. Yeah, I know that, yeah. Yeah, I know she was on Growing Pains. One of the most favourite things I've ever watched is actually Troy Baker and what's his name? Trying to remember his name. The character that plays Nick Drake in the Uncharted games. Oh, you sort of managed to sneak out of my mirror, didn't you? I did not see you in my mirror at all. And I didn't need to actually change into this lane. I thought I'd be turning off the motorway. That's my map reading skills coming through. Yeah, my favourite thing is, I can't remember the guy's name that plays Nathan Drake. But they did a playthrough for a channel. I can't remember the channel's name because it's no longer called that name. It got taken over by someone else, but now called a different name. But the videos are still there, and it's the guy that, I wish I remembered his name now as well. Told you I was tired. No, you didn't want to believe me, did you? But names I know off the top of my head, I can't even remember. But anyway, he hadn't played The Last of Us. He actually had a part in The Last of Us. He played David in The Last of Us game. And so both of them play through the game, and they talk about, Troy Baker talks about all the stuff, the scenes they did and what it was like and all that kind of stuff to do. And actually had footage as well of them doing the scenes. We got the money. And then he would have different actors come in, because it was over about 6 parts or something like that, maybe even 10, I don't know. So in the very first episode of the playthrough, they had the girl that played Sarah come in. I think they had Ashley. No, they had the second one. They had the lady that plays Marlene. What am I doing? Buying a truck. Concentrate, young Padawan. Lisbon. Right, let's find someone half-pied decent to put behind the steering wheel, and they know what to do with it from there. Actually, I could have gone recruitment agency from there, but I didn't see it. Told you it was tough. Half-pied decent. Whatever. Actually, with all the ones I found, recruitment, no, that one. You'd think I'd have the decent offers. But he's next. Hopefully it won't take long for us to get another $160,000 or whatever we need. We're just about to sleep too, so we're not really got another 5 hours of driving, 4 hours in game. Hopefully I got enough diesel to get me through those 4 hours. And then after I sleep, hopefully we'll have enough for a new truck and we can get him in there. That's what I was going to do. Is it JJ? Are you going to elaborate or leave us hanging? All right, I'll let you know then. Since you're screaming out. Nolan North, thank you. Nolan. Thank you, Mike. You know, half an hour after you typed it in, but nevertheless, it still helped. That's the important thing. What was I talking about? I was going to change one of my mods around. I was going to get rid of the AI. Oh, 13 grand. Look, we're up to 19 already. The AI mod I've got, and replace it with that new AI mod I've got that I've been using on my other profile. Because that seems to do the same similar thing as this. You'll have traffic that suits the area and the time of day. But I think it's better. But I think the new one does it a bit better. And it definitely changes the AI driving. They drive a bit quicker, even in the rain. They won't slow down like in the rain when we get them. They all slow down on us. They don't seem slowed down. They seem to be a little bit more smart for the most part. So I was going to chuck it on and I totally forgot. Driving through old Spain, eh? It's been a while. No, it hasn't. What am I on about? We drove through Spain to do our last delivery. In fact, we did 2 deliveries in Spain. We drove through Portugal to get to the last delivery from Spain. I don't know what the hell I'm on about. It's 4, 5, 3 hours. That fuel is looking a little okay. Actually, on the dash it looks fine. Do we get? I'm guessing it thinks I'm going to get 634 k's out of it. Especially if I'm going to do this speed on the 90k limit road. Doing 60. Definitely a little faster in this lane. A little faster in the fast lane, imagine that. Can I maintain a steady 92 kilometers an hour in this lane? No. Exciting questions. Embrace yourself for the answers. Doesn't look like I'm going to, am I? I might actually have to tap the brake a bit. And again, admittedly, at least they're not doing 20 k's under the speed limit, so I'm not going to complain. It's not going to bother me. I'm enjoying this speed actually. I don't mind having to hit the brakes, especially even though, admittedly, The cars should go faster than me. They've got a higher speed limit. But like I said, at least I can still do 90 instead of 70 or something, like they normally do 20k under the blooming limit. Which they're just about getting there now. Oh yes they are. He brake checked me big time. Bastard. You do that again, mate, and I'll get you a new car. It'll be called an Alfa Renault. The Alfa Renault Squish. What a place to have a merger. I'll let you in, buddy. Oh, okay. Oh. That was nice of you, wasn't it? Alright, I'll let the next one in. I'll let the bus in. Holy moly, bus driver, hey? That's real simulation. That's... Oh, yeah, of course it is. It wouldn't be anyone else, it just has to be me. Not the person that drove into me from behind. Nah, he was in the right. Yes. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't find me more than that, actually. Bastard of a game. Just after I give it compliment about the best AI programming I've ever seen in that bus driver up there in front of us. The amount of times I've seen that move in real life. And another merger. Look at that, a Renault. Hey. Families stick together. That was a ballsy move, jumping 3 gears. Didn't actually think I was jumping 3 gears, to be honest. I'll tell you what, sometimes this feels like it's got a ton of power. More often than not. I mean, you guys couldn't wait to get me back into a Renault, and I'm not upset about this Renault. I actually prefer this one a lot more over the other one. It feels like an actual real truck. A truck that will get my delivery there on time. Before time even. Now I've got to think about pulling over for a sleep. Get in the left lane here, push in. Oh, is that the best idea? Let's push back, because that whole lane's open right up for me. Because now it has, they will speed up and do a decent speed. Oh, that didn't last long, did it? That didn't last long at all. I might be able to get in front of him. Oh no, I thought that black truck was in this lane as well. Scrap that idea. There's another one down the toilet. We're still in Spain, are we not? What was the question mark over there? Be a viewpoint. Right, we need to get in the other lane. I've just seen the toll booth icon. Beware, the toll booth is here. Phantom Toll Booth. Great movie. Anyone seen that? It's an old movie. It's a mixture of, how do you put it? Reality. It's not real. But a cartoon and reality. Real life, I don't know. However you determine it. That's the drive on through one, isn't it? T with the circle, and that one doesn't have one. Don't leave it up. Coming through. Getting a bit low on that D. Oh no, I mean, I just have to look at the dash actually. The dash is a lot more positive view on the gas diesel situation than the GPS says it is. The GPS up there is anything to go by. You think you've only got a drop left. One droplet. More money? No, no, no. Because the driver's name came first. That means they didn't get you money. Instead, they spent your money. And they spent $1,301 of my money. It's right, look at it as an investment. Because I'm paying for them to come back and find another job to make me money. Most people would say that's how the business works. Yeah, so am I, mate. So am I. But I have days like this, I suppose. $84,000. Right, let's find a place to stay. Hopefully there's one nearby. Oh, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. It's a bit bigger than I thought, actually. That's quite good. Let's get garage station. I thought it was like that real small one that you have on the side of the road. You fill up and drive straight ahead and then park on an angle. This one's a lot bigger. A lot bigger. Oh, that's premature stopping. Wasn't actually, the shifter wasn't in properly then. Hopefully after a sleep we have enough room of the truck and we can get that really good driver and making us money as well. Alright, let's put our head down on a pillow. Actually, what's the details of this thing? The details are not changing. I know why. I think I know why. Give me the you can sleep here icon. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know why. Because that should be... Oh, that is. Just that one not working. Just got to alt tape out. I got a funny feeling I've got my profile for me keyboard on that. Yeah, I have. set to persistent profile for another game because it doesn't want to pick it up for some reason, even though it used to. It's a game that I've reinstalled. I just got to make sure it'll switch it over when I go back into the game. No, it's not. Why isn't that doing it? Did I accidentally press it? I did too. That should have fixed it. I can close it down. 20 grand. Look, 184. I told you, yeah, that's fixed it. Which means I should be able to switch around. So let's get that other truck start off with. Oh yeah, there you go. And buy online my fleet configuration, the that one there. We shall purchase that, and now we need money to upgrade the garage. I'm beginning to think, well, there was one in that place. Maybe that was a recruitment agency I saw. Oh, come on. Where'd he go? He looks a little bit like Troy Baker, that guy. Where'd the good driver go to? Well, I mean, he got snapped up. That's probably because he was such a good driver. He would have been rushed with offers. Bugger. I might have to find some more recruitment agencies. Anyway, what I was thinking is maybe when we buy a garage, the first thing we'll do instead of buying a truck to put into the garage is just upgrade it. I mean, it's the cheapest option, isn't it? Because we only need 100 grand anyway to upgrade it. Then it's out of our hair. Then we just concentrate on filling it up with truck drivers. Trucks and drivers. Right, we're all filled with diesel. We've still got 20 hours of driving to do. So there's definitely going to be one more sleep involved. Well, that's for sure. We just need 100 grand. I mean, we could wait until we get a 362,365, let's say, because it's just a little over 362, you know. Why did I set the cruise control to 80? That was a silly idea because it was already set to 92. And I was thinking, oh, well, it looks like with the little flag on the GPS we're coming out of Spain, so it might drop down to 80 anyway. So I'll do that, but we're going into France. The only other country that has a 90 kilometre... Oh, I picked the wrong one here. Oh, it's a French toll booth. I could have gone anywhere I liked. Damn it. Well, in fact, I can start in 7th gear, easy. Where's this going again? Oh, how long we got? 47 hours. So we got time. It is on our side. Yes, it is. The income, oh, I love it. 104,000 euros, ladies and gentlemen. 104,000 euros. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's play Musical Lane, shall we? Yeah, and 104,000. Going less distance in less time than that other job offer from IKEA. I'm going to sneak in. Yes, I am. You can let me because I'm bigger than you. The other one, which was 90,000, which was another 10 hours driving and a lot further. But I did this to actually figure out what country we're going to, destination. Okay, cool. I think I've got a general idea where that is. It's in Europe somewhere, right? On Saarbrücken something. Yes, I can choose whatever lane I like now. Where's the lane where I don't have to stop? I can just keep driving through you. Maybe slow down a smidge. Ahead, it's ETS at the moment. At the start of it, ETS was in front by $60,000. We've got the same amount of trucks, same amount of garages in both of them. Just the money is a separating factor for the moment. And if you can't remember, I did last week fix the issue with our drivers in ATS. They're all working now. With a ridiculous and stupid fix. Which was, ladies and gentlemen, if you wanted to know how I fixed drivers that weren't working and making them work again, is if you got a trailer in that garage, set it to private. And that's it. Apparently setting a trailer to private. Oh, I know what's going on here. Oh, how's the... it's going to say. It just got rear-ended, which I once again have to pay the cost. As long as the cargo's not damaged, that's all I'm concerned about. Well, maybe there's a glitch going around and that's the reason why the other guys aren't here. The Patro would be, because it's his day off. Causes here like clockwork. So anyway, the show, well, it's going to say must go on, but it doesn't have to go on. The show is going on. Yeah, it's fixed the problem. Because I had 3 garages of people not working in ATS, if you remember, and all I did is went in... Sorry, 2 garages. No, it was 3. It was one in Wyoming, one in Miami, in Florida, the one in Miami, and then the one of the Mexico ones. So it was 3. I'm speeding. So yeah, I went in and I just the one trailer that's in each one of those garages, I just turned it to private, and as soon as I did that, they were out working. All of them. After all that mucking about with selling and moving drivers and trucks around and firing and rehiring and... I looked up online to see if anyone else had a problem and there was a fix for it. And I came across 2. One which was a video, the other one was in a forum. And the first one, which I didn't try, I wouldn't mind trying though, see if it's true. but I saw it on video. Guy having the same problem in ATS, and someone told him to hit F7 and enter, which actually takes you to a garage. And he had one worker not working, and once he got to the garage, the worker's name came across with earned this amount of money, and then it came across again with earned that amount of money, and came across again. So it's possible that they are out actually making money, but for some reason it keeps that info that they've done that job, but it's not telling you, it's not telling the game to tell you that they're making money. It's saying, right, somehow there's miscommunication going on in the game or something, but it was weird. But yeah, that's what he did, and it worked because I saw it, like I said, like at the bottom where they come across, it was just the person's name with made this amount of money, and then as soon as that gone, then the person's name again. So there was no way that that person had just gone and done the delivery and then another delivery, and by the time that the notification came across. So that was the first one, and then I found the second one because I look at multiple options, and I found a forum that's a guy had the problem, and then he asked if anyone had a fix for it, and then he figured out that it was one of his trailers. He had a logging trailer, he reckoned, was the cause of the problem. So he had sold it, and his driver started working. So I thought, oh, I wonder if I just make it private. I'll make them private first and see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, I'll just sell the trailers or move them to another garage and have that garage without a trailer. But yeah, turning it to private worked. So, I mean, the good news is, despite how long it took, at least I found a fix. Yeah, that's what I was talking about last week, Mike, when I showed this. Was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week. Yeah, I showed it. And we're talking about it, and as I said, I don't know if that's the problem. Is I don't know if that was the fix for ETS, because with the ETS ones, what we did is we moved. I'm just thinking. No, it doesn't matter. What I was thinking is that because the two garages that were giving us problem on ETS were two that are on an island with only one place to get deliveries, which we thought was the problem. Once we moved them off the island to another part of that country, they started working fine, not a problem. So we moved the trailers as well, and I was thinking, well, maybe moving the trailers reset everything. But I'd done that on ATS as well, because we sold a garage like we did with ETS and moved everything, including the trailer, to that garage, and we still had the problem. So like I said, the only way we've got to know is if I have that problem again, turn up on ETS, because could do, if that's the issue that caused it, if it's something to do with the trailers, which I know is weird, that causes your workers to stop working. It's not this turn off, is it? No, that's the garage. Then with ETS it might happen again, and if it does, I just got to remember to keep an eye on the workers, which are on ETS now, so I can. But I've got to buy a couple of garages first, I'm sure. I'll wait and see. And if it does happen on ETS again, then I'll do the same thing, set the trailer to private, and see if it fixes it. And if it does, once again, weird, really weird, that owning a trailer and being available for you workers to use, which is the point of them, stops your workers from working. Oh, we slept, I forgot. Oh, there'll be some disappointed viewers that I forgot about this. Crash cam. We've only driven 3 hours on the game without it. That's not a big deal. I wonder if I can go through this. I'm pretty close. Yes, 13th gear, thank you. Let's hope not change the range. Being lazy again, just didn't want to press a button because it's so much energy to do. Lazy bastard, aren't I? "17 hours to go." Back with 90 kilometers an hour. I think this is one of the best things about this trip, is that most of it's through Spain, because that's where we were. So naturally we've got to drive through Spain to get out of Spain. But fortunately we got out of Spain into France, and the two countries that have a 90-kilometer speed limit. Which is making a 20-hour trip, I think it was. Into nothing. Into a blink of an eye. How much have you cost me? Come on, give me the bad news. 1,500. It's funny, isn't it? In the ATS I'd be fuming at that amount. In the ETS it's actually, oh, that's not bad. Because in ATS that is expensive, in ETS it's cheap. And yet the euro and the US dollar are close in value. Look at that income. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. 57 grand already. We haven't even had lunch. That's the way to make money. Which I suppose in a trucking business like that, it's nothing considering how much repairs and servicing and all that would cost. And how much you pay your drivers. You're not going to slow me down, are you? Get into this lane just to get on my nerves? No, good. So what have we got? About 10 hours more driving, so 6 hours. 6 hours, so definitely one more sleep. Then about a 6 hour, 7 hour drive to finish it off. We'll see where we're at the end of this. If it's still a bit quiet in the chat and the viewers, I might have an early day. And then I might, yeah, it might be a good idea actually, because I think with ATS I probably need to have some makeup hours. So if I do a normal stream hours with the 3.5 I normally do tomorrow. 2,000. Who was that? Was it I never noticed the person's name of the ones that cost me the most? That's the only reason they don't get fired, is because I missed the guy's or the girl's name. I just see the amount, and yet when it's not so bad, I see their name. Yeah, anyway. I'm pretty sure AGS could do with the catch-up hours as well. So I think I've done recently a few more hours in ETS. Not by much, like half an hour there and there, which add up to an hour and a half. So if I finish at 3 today, for instance, say, in about an hour's time, how long we got? We got 15, that's half an hour, 45 minutes roughly in game for this. It might work out perfectly. I will double check though. I don't want to do extra hours when I might find it's the other way around. Don't know why I'm getting this line, I'll just have to get back in the other one. So we're going to go all the way across France. I think we're going to the Netherlands. I think. Bit of a block nose too, it's annoying. Sinus is playing up. Oh, it is a cop. I thought it was a Peugeot with a rally livery, whatever it's called on it. It's livery, isn't it? Paint job, let's just go with that. I was keeping a close eye on it because I was waiting for it to pass me to get in the other lane because I thought I was catching up with this truck that's slowly getting smaller and smaller in the distance in front of me. Yeah, I did finish my coffee, didn't I? And I forgot to get myself some water. This nose thing is annoying because it's not actually running. I don't have a runny nose. It's like a drippy tap. I mean, my nose is clear right now, and then I'll just block up a little bit and then just sniffing and it clears itself. But it's annoying, it's hard to explain that, but it's annoying. Even though it sounds like nothing really. But I think explaining the annoying part might be a bit, you know what I mean? For some people, so I won't. Boom, flies! We've got a ton of them lately. They're just everywhere. I've run out of fly spray, annoyingly. I noticed it was running low and I was going to go, do I buy another? No, it's that time of year, the flies are gone. No, that blooming here won't leave me alone, but I think it's actually got to do with my rubbish. Because it's just me living here, it takes me a long time to fill rubbish up. A rubbish bag up. And yeah, I could just throw it out every week when the rubbish turns up, but it's expensive. We've got to buy a sticker, put on the bag to get it. And it's expensive. So I'd rather the skimpy side of me would rather spend that money on a full bag than a half a bag or something like that. Well, half a bag actually. I fill probably half a bag up a week. So what I do is things that can potentially go off, like bones from meat or something like that, I chuck in the freezer, and then I'll put it into the rubbish bag the night before I chuck it out, be picked up. And I think I forgot to do that with a huge bone which had pork on it. Look at the amounts coming in. 31. I think that's the second lot that's in 30,000. Right, 7 hours of driving left before we have another sleep. So it's looking like a 6-hour drive on the next day. Saturday, 2 in the afternoon, ETA. That's a guesstimation by the GPS. We'll come back to that and we'll see if there's any change. Well, it's hovering around the 207, 208 at the moment. Ooh, we've hit the 206. Isn't this an exciting game? Let's watch the ETA. Why is it dropping though? I'm doing the exact same speed. I haven't gone any faster, I'm doing the same speed, yet somehow the ETA's dropped. Get this little bastard that's flying around. Just looking for the fly spray. It might be out of reach. There's a little bit left. I know I said I've run out, but that's running out basically. I call it running out because I don't have the freedom to spray it all over the place. I've got to be picky with it because of the amount that's left. It's going downhill here. Is it downhill? Ooh, looks like it's getting a bit busy up here. Yeah, pull out in front of a truck. What could possibly go wrong with their bike? No, it's all good. They're actually behaving themselves today, the AI. We're doing good speeds. They're not slowing us down at all. $1,500, that's a letdown now. We're at that stage where $1,500 income is a letdown. gonna say it. I'm gonna regret saying it, but I'm gonna say it. There's £2 grand. Still a letdown. I haven't seen a toll booth for a while. It's nice. Wait for the icon. The traffic's running perfectly. And I get in there, sunshine, thank you. Stay right. She said something, I couldn't hear it over the engine. I go 80. I get the feeling I'm going to regret being in this lane. Especially the way all these are slowing down. Yeah, there's room there. There's room there. There's room there. In fact, there's room to cut all the way across. Oh, look at toll booth. Yay! There is green, isn't it? It is green. So you better open up. Yes, thank you. Makes my day. Happy chappy now. Let's get back to that 90 kilometers an hour, that wonderful feeling of whoosh. Things speeding past. A blur in the professional. Your hair blowing in the wind. Unless you got a toupee, then you got your hair blowing out the window. Then you got to stop and go pick it up. Do I need to change into cab view? No. No intersection. We just merged without needing a merge. Hey. That was that for a play of words. Proud of myself? No, I'm not actually. We'll stay in this gear until we're up over the hill, because even in this gear I'm slowing down a bit. Oh, it's a nice area of France. I miss the bit. My best area in France is sort of south, left, what's there, southwest. Absolutely beautiful. And we're getting off again. Take this interchange to your nearest interchange. Okay, I can stay in 90 kilometers an hour around this. Nice. Driver, someone has cost me money, and now that I've seen the name, I bet you it's only a small amount. Of dun 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 dun. What have we got? 12 here, told you. Because I saw their name. If I didn't see their name, it wouldn't be 1 at the front of that number, it would be a 2 or a 3. Oh, we'd be getting into 3s, I suppose, as they get to. Oh, okay, what's Joseph cost me? Joseph B. Joseph B. kind to my wallet. 2-4, I've got one. mental note there, Joseph. I'm going to keep a close eye on you. You better make up that loss, buddy. If you enjoy your job. You're driving a truck, what are you going to do? Go off somewhere else to drive a truck? That's your job. If you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't be driving. That simple. A beautiful blue sky. Lovely summer's day in this wintry month. $1,100 by Patricia. Why? Why just $1,100? That's what the Y stands for. Well, this seems a bit sharpish. I always like those textures for the canola in this game, and I wish I would use that in the farming sim. We need to get in the other lane. Can I beat him? 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 I might have to change down a gear. Is it going to double lane? Yeah, I can make it. I was pretty sure it was indicating 2. Oh, what's the hold up down here? Speed limit 50. I wasn't actually expecting it to change. That'll be why they're going. Get into gear, going slow. And nope, I thought I saw an opportunity and opportunity. Don't tell me I've got to get off again. Was that a toll booth? Ah, it's a toll booth. Far lane's what I want. Left lane. Left lane. Whoa, 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 Beamer! Holy moly, dude. You can afford a car like that, you can afford driving lessons. 13th gear might be pushing. No, no, we're all good. All good. Slowly getting the revs up. Hello, Smootho! Taking a guess. Yeah, hey, mate. I was going to DM you, sir. But now I don't have to because you're here. I can ask you. Ask you what, you might ask. Oh, I was going to ask first, so you can't ask that. I am playing Farming Sim again, dude, lately, and actually slightly enjoying it. I won't admit out loud. And I'm playing on that map that I always want to play on, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I was going to see if you ever want to join, mate, let me know. I can DM you, Smedo, when I'm jumping on, and if you want I can pack up the mods and check them off to Google. Hey Causey, yeah mate, once again forgot you were streaming tonight, yeah. Yes, I didn't stream yesterday because I was tired, so tonight with ETS and tomorrow with ETS. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Still a bit tired. Actually, I was going to, since it was just really Mike and Chad, I was contemplating actually ending the stream early at the end of this delivery, depending on what the time was. I'll address Smudo first. Yes, dude, anytime, mate. I'm normally playing in the morning. Jeez, my viewership just went up. Okay, I will be doing a full stream today. Whoa, keep an eye on what you're doing. Yeah, Smudo. Yeah, I'll just DM you. It's like evening for you. I normally play in the morning at the moment. And come along. It's absolutely gorgeous, that map. It is absolutely gorgeous. I always wanted to play it. I like the look of it when I first had a quick look around it, and now I actually played on it a smidge. It does have its issues, especially to do with how hard worker and stuff, because of the way the fields are set up and stuff, but boy, is it worth putting up with it. That's such a good map. Now, where we're going, that is a good question. We're going somewhere in Europe. I had to choose today because there was no one there to vote. We're going to, I think it's possibly Sweden, maybe Netherlands. Yeah, I know that, Mike, I remember you saying that. Oh, Western Germany, is it? Okay, Western Germany. That's where we're going. I had some interesting choices in this. I had two from IKEA that were high paying. One was 90,000. Well, the other one was $90,000 pay, and this is 104,000. I went with this one because A, it's a good amount, and B, compared to the other one, the 90,000 one, this trip it was about 10 hours shorter because that other one was into Norway. So I get paid a lot more for a shorter trip. This is the second day too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I should be, am I gonna crash? Should have jumped into cab view. Yes, so Smido, I'll upload the mods and put them on Google Drive and give you a link. You can download them and come and play with them. Be handy. Be good, actually. I've been thinking about it for a while. I just get zapped in and I keep forgetting. Or I check to see if you're online. You're not online at the time. It's been a pretty smooth trip so far, Causey. Even the traffic's been working fine. Unbelievably fine. Like, I've been managing to stick to a 90k speed limit, 92 kilometres an hour, without having to slow it down because the traffic's actually driving at or over the speed limit all the way so far. Didn't I fill this up with diesel the night before? Yeah, the weird thing was is I was going to swap my AI mods over. I mentioned this earlier. Today, actually, because after being playing with that other one, the new one I got in the solo play, it's a good mod. It does the same as this. You get different amount of traffic depending on the area you're in and the time of day. But the AI seems a bit smarter, and it seemed like they drive a lot better, quicker. They don't slow down even in the rain. They don't slow down to 20 k's below the speed limit. And they seem a little smarter with the merging and getting on. Which that's what it says it does. Okay. I was going to say we really knocked down the ETA, but we haven't really, have we? We only done 20 minutes. And then we last looked it up. The ETA was 208, 207, 206 eventually got down to, didn't it? Now we're at 148. Well, I thought that because I'm looking at the time, it's 7 o'clock. And we've got 6 hours and 41 minutes, but yeah, I said we've got a 6 hour, well, here comes Germany. We've got 6 hours. Yeah, it's not 100% cozy, it just seems a little better. But the thing is, it just seemed a bit more consistent on the traffic side of things, as in the amount of cars for the time of day and stuff like that. Oh, it's Belgium. Let's get some chocolate while we're here. Oh, really? Have you got Rush Map? Or is it just the Russian? Is that vanilla or pro mods? The Russia that's on here? I honestly don't know. What am I doing 60 in a 90k zone? Hey, I'm surprised it's 90, but I'm not going to complain. Whoa, 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 slow down. That's not a... That's a sharp corner there for sure. It's not what I meant to say. That's not a 90 kilometre an hour corner. Got there. Oh, okay. $10,000. Oh, no, that's right. We need 260 odd, don't we? Because we need $100,000 to upgrade. And 162 odd thousand for a new truck. For those of you late to the party, by the way, I mentioned that I am thinking about when we buy a new garage, instead of buying a truck straight away, just save up for the $100,000 to upgrade it, so we can get that out of the way straight away. And it's the cheapest amount of money we need, you know, apart from a trailer, but that not for much longer. So it's just we hit the 100,000, upgrade the garage, and then fill them up with trucks and drivers and trailers. But we need to find a place to sleep. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's summer mod, it gets me. The sun's still been out. Also need some diesel. Well, Patricia, you've been piling in the cash today. 300, 600. My goodness, my top earner. She must be new, surely. Yeah, do it on 80s as well, yeah. 67, oh nice. I've had a couple of Also, 3,000 ones, 30,000 ones, sorry, not 3,000, 30,000 incomes. The interesting thing is with tomorrow, how much we'll be making on ATS that we've got a bit of time into the game with all the workers now out and about and driving around. Oh, it's that's yeah, decent haul. Oh, here we go, a big bloom thing. I need to find a long straight road. You picked the wrong string for this one, Tomato, for a big long post. Should have gone with ATS, that way 90% of the whole map's in straight lines. This is Europe, man, home of the corners. Oh, I see a bed. I just need, and a gas station. That's what I needed. I needed to be a combo. And I might as well get into cab view. Get rid of that. Might as well stay in cab view. We're just about to sleep, and then it's the next day, which of course we'll spend in cab. And all clear, all clear. Yeah, all clear. 15, and we got enough for a truck. We just need another 100,000 basically, which we should get after a sleep surely now. Whoa, reading chat. I wasn't reading chat, I was just keeping the firemen on their toes, almost giving them a job as well if I crash into them. It's a big $1,000, 1,700. Oh, nice! It's on, I thought it was on the other side of the road too. This garage, but it's not. Here we come, driving off the street. And steering TV. Follow up. Let's have a sleep. I like that one, Sweeto. Alright, let's see how much money we'll have in the morning. Actually, I might as well have a, I don't know. We've got about 6 hours left. Maybe I will have a short stream. Because I'm still a bit tired too, by the way, guys. Because I had a bit of a late night last night as well. I had a bit of a week, a bit of a kip actually. That's how tired I was. I never sleep during the afternoon. Well, it wasn't in the afternoon, it actually was after dinner because I made a huge dinner. Which might have had something to do with it. Oh, okay, we've got enough for both. Right, so let's start. Garage manager, yeah, that's where you want to be. Yeah, Lisbon. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade that. Yeah, well, there we go. It's upgraded. Fantastic. Truck dealers. Dealers on trucks. Renault truck. Oh, that's right, you guys weren't here. Well, Causey anyway. Well, what I said earlier on about a Renault, that would have thrown you for a loop. Fine line, sure, why not? Since I'm miles away from the store, no, miles away from the store, Our purchase, our dropo was, hang on, Portugal. Right. This time give me a good driver. And I don't mean give me a good driver after I hire someone like I did before and then I go, yay, I missed out on a good driver, but he's there for the next one. And when I go back in, he's gone. Give me a good driver. Son of a gun, I really need to find more recruitment agencies. So that's the whole point. The more you find, the better options you get. I'm not cutting better options. These options have been around since about the 4th or 5th blooming recruitment agency I found. Anyway, that's more money coming in. What was the question mark for? Maybe I did turn the wipers off earlier because I thought they'd be intermittent at the moment because I only pressed the button once, so I'm guessing there's only 2 buttons to press instead of the normal 3 for the different speeds of the wiper. Now I'm trying to remember, actually, did I press the back button once or twice? I think I did it once. I don't know.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Pretty sure I didn't turn them off. Oh, yes, the Renault.
Exit right.
Oh, I just mentioned earlier about this Renault here where, it feels really powerful sometimes. Most of the time it's felt quite powerful. And that I actually been not thoroughly, but enjoying driving this Renault a lot more than the other one we had. I like this one. It feels powerful. I can actually don't hide the blimmin'. Oh, I'm in Germany, that's why. That'll be the 80. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot, right? What did I just put that on 83? I get the feeling I've just hit that on 83. 82, okay, 83. 82. Yeah, a lot more. It's raining. Yeah, well, see, I've got the setting on, but I haven't noticed anything, and I would assume it would also automatically turn the wipers off, which I thought happened earlier. All over the shakes, so trying to read mic. Not to. Geez, I had to hold that cough in, which was difficult. So I could get to the mute button.
Keep right.
3 hours, what have we got? Whoa, 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 sliding big time there. For some reason, it wasn't like I was speeding. I've gone round... Oh! Came out of nowhere. I've been around corners a lot faster. Sharper corners a lot faster than that in the rain without sliding, so... Oh, speed limit. Forget we're in Germany now, no longer in France or Spain, where I enjoyed the fantastic marvel of a 90km/h speed limit. Hey, geez, they're pushing it today, aren't they? Thank you, thank you. Oh, no, I need right. Geez, what's going on with the trap? Like the rain's throwing them. There's water getting into the AI brains and short-circuiting them out, I think. That's the only thing I can come up with. What's going on here? Can't see a thing. What's the fog doing here in the middle of summer, by the way? Jeez, I can really hardly see a thing. Oh, yeah, there's a car there. Just saw that at the last second. Which is handy because now I know where the lane is. I can't see the lines. $5,200. Yeah, what I was saying before. Yeah, I'll eventually get there, eh? 3-4 hours later after I start the conversation. I was thinking about an early finish because of how quiet it was. And also thought it'd be a good idea because I'm pretty sure I've done a bit more hours on ETS and maybe ATS needs to catch up. So if I finished an hour early today, it's at 3, an hour and a half. Because now I start at 1, I don't finish at the 5 like I used to. It's a 4:34, 4:30 finish is what I'm looking at. Thank you. Still don't know where the lane is. So if I finish at 3, which is roughly around the end of this delivery, we've still got about 6 more minutes in this, and we're about 10 minutes to 3. And then tomorrow we can do a longer one. I'm 90% sure of that, but what I will do is I will double check that. I will actually rewatch, well actually not rewatch, but go check the timestamps on how long, brake checking me again, how long my streams have been, which is the easiest way to figure it out. Use some maths, some logic. What am I doing in stop at 16th gear? It's not going to do you any good at 80 k's. Except for using less diesel. Yes, ATS is mid-route, which we get to finish that off too. Which is probably another good reason as to why I finished in early today. Finish that off because An update on the 1.47 version situation that's going on. ProMods has not released an update for ProMods as of yet to go with 1.47. And Coast to Coast has. I didn't check Canada actually. I totally forgot about it. Which I assume if Coast to Coast has, it's the same guy. That Canada Mania, whatever he's calling it now, also has been updated. As far as the season mods, as of today, as in half an hour before I started the stream, Spring is the only one that's been updated for 1.47, so we shall be here for a little while longer on 1.46. Which, like I said, the good thing is I won't get any updates. If I don't get any updates, I don't have to worry about finishing a delivery for the end of the stream. I think the downside... Now this is just a guess. This is not fact. But I think if I did the same thing, if I set this game to be played in, say, version 1.46, and we're still in version 1.46, there's a reason why I'm thinking this, I'll get round to it. If there was an update that came out but was still classed as part of 1.46, I think Steam would update it to that, because I think it's just that you just get the version option, not what version of that version, you know? So for example, if say it was version 1.46.1.1 and I have it set to that to run in Steam, and then there's an update which makes it 1.46.1.2, I think Steam would update it to that. I think it's just that version, the main three numbers, 1.146 or 45 or 47. Because actually, if I could do that and it didn't do that, it just stuck to the one where I was at, I wouldn't have to worry about finishing off a delivery. But my point is 20 grand comes in at the moment, because the only updates coming out will be for version 1.47, and I'm on 1.46. We won't have to worry about losing any deliveries. I finally got there. It took 3 hours, I know.
Get ready to turn right.
I think we're here.
Turn right.
I get the feeling. That feeling where it says we're 15 minutes away from our destination. And we got the flag. I do like this truck. I'm sorry, but I do like this truck. I've just ruined all that expectation and stuff that you guys had waiting for me to have my time up with the Scania so you could vote for the Renault.
Take the first exit.
Because of my love for my world famous love, well known love for the Renault, and yeah, well, I do. I like this. Yeah, that'll quickly probably reverse my decision. For sure, because
Turn right.
the heavy ones have been the very first one, geez, yeah. But as soon as anything that's normal, this thing looks like an actual truck. You can actually believe it. It's a truck. No, that was a silly option. There we go. And so much for the automatic sensor, eh? So it was definitely me that turned it off last time. Let's get rid of this cargo. Show me the results now. $104,000. Thank you very much. Let's get the final truck. That is it, yes, that is it. And into Lisbon. And then we just need a trailer. What interesting, since out of all the trucks, one is the weakest option, most powerful engines. Yeah, I know, but it's obviously got a decent amount of torque to give it the impression that it's got plenty of power, because it's not struggling at all. It definitely feels like it's more than 460. That's for sure. Yeah, before I hire someone, I'm just curious. Oh no, there's no question mark there, is there? I'm just gonna find the recruitment agency, so that question mark that showed up is either a viewpoint or a dealership. The shipper dealers. There. I'm guessing that as a dealer, there wouldn't be much of a viewpoint or anything to look at around here. Look, there's a road and buildings. Something you see everywhere, pretty much, in a urban setting. We've got UPS. Hang on. UPS is the only option for next week. It is actually. We're not with them and we're not with them. UPS is their only option. Yeah, I better make sure we... No, we're not with the UPS. UPS we're with on ATS. Ooh. Okay. Well, to kill some time. That is the only option, isn't it? Alright. Which means I forget the rules. Is it back to the garage that we belong to, or is it back to the nearest garage? Which would be, since we're in France, no, in Germany, it'll be, we've got one in Germany, don't we? I can't remember the rule. And technically you'd go back to where you're based, but if you're the owner of the truck, you go anywhere you like. But then again, if you're owning the truck and you know this happens, you could set up where you guys go, and get a delivery from any boat. It makes so it makes sense to go to the nearest one, doesn't it? Yeah, well, it makes the most sense, doesn't it? So I need... We're in Germany, Hanover. There we go. That's Germany, isn't it? That's Germany. Of course it's Germany. Let's go. And the boss is coming. Look busy. He's on his way. I probably could have driven there for 240. Save myself 245 euros. Could have driven there. But we're just going to go there. That's a nice shot, isn't it? XG fan. Here's the one. Who took the shot? Normally they tell you. That's actually a nice looking truck. Would have been really handy if I hadn't just filled up with diesel. I could have just filled up here. Oh, is it the DEF that has that? I've been trying to remember which one has it. It's a DEF. I love those. I love those. Every truck should have them. Every truck. I was going to look at something. I can't remember what it is. Oh, yes, I do. I was going to have a look at Trailer Manager here. So we're currently in... It's currently in use. I was thinking about grabbing it. But we won't. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. Because I'm getting on top. Sorry, I had a sneeze. It didn't sneak up on me at all. It just didn't even bother knocking. It just forced its way through the door. Right. What do we have? 21,000. 053. We now have 90 trucks. Still got... Actually, the other option too, I need to know. I don't know why I'm doing this now. I won't remember. I'll get back on next week and go. Completely forget we need a trailer. $18, so about the refrigerator is what we're up to. Ooh, we're almost getting to the doubles. Wow. Oh, what have we got in the option? Yeah, actually. I know we don't have the money, I just need to know how much money. I'm not driving a DEF, but... we're driving a Renault, why the hell not? Maybe we'd use it too. I need to go to Lisbon, which we need to get to Lisbon to use it. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. But I will do that, actually. I like that. And it'd be good to be able to drive it, if we could drive it around with the DAF. It's just the extra cost to get all the way over to Lisbon. I normally go with the money heist, which is 10,000. Maybe I should, though. We need to keep the price down. Okay, I just want to confirm how much. So we need about 145 grand. So we're getting into the expensive side of the trailers, so it's costs are offsetting. We're making more money, but we have to spend more money. Interesting. We'll get there. Anyway, I've written it all down. 21,053 euros. 18 garages still, as we started on, and 90 trucks. So we're back with ATS tomorrow, which will be starting on 76,000. The difference between the two games was just 60,000 in favour of ETS this week. And we'll make up a bit of time with the ATS, and we'll see how we go. See if ETS won't end up in the lead by the end of tomorrow's stream. So yeah, anyway, that's it. I'm going to go and relax. So yeah, like I said, tomorrow ATS, and then hopefully next week back to normal programming. But as I've said before, with the Thursday and Friday at the moment, it's up in the air. So hopefully I can at least get one of the days done this week, if not both. Get that Last of Us happening. Get stream it once before this has happened. So I'd like to get that done and back to a steady pattern. But we're waiting to see. Like I said, I don't sort of find out, and I'll probably find out in a couple of days anyway, and then forget to tell you guys as I have done this week, I think. Anyway, that's it. Yes, big thank you to everyone who's come along. Ben and Gone still here, watching After the Fact either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube channels, where there's a link that Causey has put into chat, or you can go to my About page and it'll give you a link to the YouTube channel with all the VODs of me streams, including how this competition started and other games that I've played as well. Thank you to Causey and Mike, especially Mike today. He kept me company from the beginning for quite a while. And then we had Causey and Smudo turn up and say hello, which is absolutely fantastic. And thank you guys. And hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Plus more, maybe. Or less. We'll find out. Tune in tomorrow, we'll find out. Yeah. Otherwise, if I don't, I'll see him when I do anyway. Take it easy, look after yourselves, let me get the right screens ready. Yes, that's fantastic. Yeah, have a good one, guys. Enjoy your weekend. What's today? Sunday for me, isn't it? So mine's almost over, but yeah, for the rest of you, the Northern Hemisphere, make the most of it, and I'll see you whenever I do. Look after yourselves, have a good one, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.